1 to 12.
This is what we do, four corners.
Coach Calvin, how you doing, my brother?
How you doing?
Assalamu alaikum.
Blake Slam.
Four Corners Boxing here. Question, from when you seen Tank when he was little Tank, that you had him as a young pup, to the man he is now, where do you see the growth that has came over the years from?
Like I said, it's just like this fight is. He's still growing. He's still going through his transition. He's still, figuring it out. Because you got to remember, he took a young boxer, a young kid, from a young man there, and it become the face. Floyd said it from day one. You know what I'm saying? And it's no mistakes here. You know what I'm saying? This fight, and I always tell people, fight's gonna happen. Just what fighters want to make the decision to give what they supposed to give to make the fight. You hear Ron say he wanted to fight. He always did wanted to fight. So I don't take nothing from him. He's gonna come in there with his best game. We just have to be prepared and ready for everything that we got to do on our end.
One more question. With you and Coach Kenny, because you guys are the yin of the yang, the Bible, as we call them, how do you guys feel going up against Joe, bro? Like, he's a legend in the game.
I got Kenny. He been guiding me right there, me all the time. You got two heads, this head is big.
Yeah.
You got two minds, we from two different worlds. And my world is different from his world, but he keeps me focused on what I need to be doing, because he understand our connection that we have, And Kenny, he keeps it funny, this game plan, everybody doing. I mean, our team is unreal. We had different people doing what they need to do. We let them do what they do, but when it comes to this fight game, we in it. I tell them, it's just like anything. We fight every day from all aspects, not just boxing. You know what I'm saying? I have so many kids that I meet day in and day out that going through the same transition that both of these young men, but not like Tank from the mud. You got kids that you see every day, man, coming in that gym trying to see that vision. That's the vision where they're trying to get at. So we got to give them hope. We fight for hope.
All right.
How special is it to be able to promote the fight here in New York and also in California?
Girl, I'm on a ride right there. You sit back and watch this on TV, like you watch Floyd and Oscar. They was the first pay-per-view superstars. You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing it happen again. So I'm blessed to just be where I'm at today.
Could you compare this to one of the fights that you've been able to see in the past? Could you compare this to any of the other great legacy boxing matches that you've been able to?
Right now, I just got to see how everything unfolds. You know what I'm saying? Like they made theirs unfold, we had to make ours unfold, to give some young youth, some young lady, young man to sit there and say, yo, I can't wait for my time to come. And that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Coach Town, what do you think that Ryan does exceptionally? What sets him aside from, stylistically, from
winning? He's undefeated. That's all I need to know about him. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me that he's going to come in there and do what he got to do to get the W. But how much he want to do it, how vicious he want it. It's serious. That square box, it's just like anything else. Once you in there, none of us can fight for him. Is he going to receive what he need to receive? But I know my youngin', I know him. You know what I'm saying? And I tell everybody this all the time. Listen, we have a mission to conquer. It is what it is.
Hey, you make
Coach.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hey, what's up, Dante? Oh man, I ain't heard you in a while.
Yeah. So I'm asking a question. Do y'all have guaranteed money on the table? Made this deal?
I don't get into that.
You don't get into that? What's that?
Fight aspect.
Okay.
People want to see.
All right. One more question. How you feel about Canelo picking Tank instead of, his countryman?
Canelo always said that Tank was the best boxer. Floyd said it. Real recognized real. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So again, we just have to keep proving that. You hear what I just say? We have
Amen.
Yes.
We don't get our props like we should. Tank always put on a great performance for the fans. And that's what he did.
What do you make of Ryan not taking the interim fight?
It could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of things. Only person know, Almighty and him and his team. But again, where we at? He explained it to y'all. He sit there and said he didn't want to he didn't want to make no mistakes. He want to make it to this finish line right here, and this is his line that he want to make it to. He made it here. Now, we finish the rest of it out.
Coach, a lot of people have said, and myself included, that we have not seen the best Tank. We haven't seen an opponent that's brought that out of him. Do we feel Ryan is that guy? You feel Ryan is that guy? Because I think Tank has so much in his bag that it hasn't even been taken out yet.
Best yet. Just what I said. Can Ryan bring that out of? See, I'm looking for that fighter that's gonna bring the best out of him. I know what he's capable of. You know what I'm saying? Now you talk about he starts slow, he do that. It takes like a computer.
Data takes it all down.
All down.
Then execute. Kill shot. Analyze the data.
Analyze everything, look at everything, see what's going on. I got so many different teams. Everybody think it's just us. We got so many people team investigating, looking at things, looking at what you we even listen to what y'all say. That's what makes the fight. So when you go into that situation, you remember certain things that you got to look for.
Thank you, Coach.
Question. Tank referred to, we'll talk about Ryan. It's going to be the one that has that dog in it. Been in this game a long time. It seems to be the ask question. Does Ryan have what it takes to be in the same?
Just did. He got off the canvas once. It ain't about the dog with me. It's about do you got that will against will.
Do you think he can match that?
I don't know. I know I can. I ain't even pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see, April the 22nd, can Ron deal with it?
You did mention up there too, going away from the fight. Talking to Bernard, he said he inspired you to box.
Yeah, he did. When I first came home, I wanted to box Bernard. You know what I'm saying? I was just coming home, and because Bernard age and his work ethic, who he is, I mean, that's a testimony for me. You know what I'm saying? To actually carry myself the same way like he did. Yeah, Bernard's still young. You know what I'm saying? He looks good. You know, so I try to. It's all about longevity. Floyd did it. He did it. You know, if you look at great fighters, that longevity, it plays a lot.
So
Would you
that,
say that this is the most Tank has been focused for a fight?
Nah. Several fights that we see different glimpses of Tank. It's just what Tank want to be at that particular fight. He know this fight is very serious. I mean, all fighters does that. They know the severity of the fight. They'll sit there and do things differently because they know this is a different type of fight.
Now, I hate to be the negative Nancy, but I have to ask this question. Will Tank's up and coming court case, well, he's already been through the court case, is that going to affect him in this fight?
I said that about what all happened, right?
Yeah,
What type of
absolutely.
performance to give.
You did a hell of a
So like I say, we built Tank for this. At the end of the day, he choose this life, he want to live this life, he got to come with this life. Only thing I need him to do is to stay focused on what he got to do to become who he's going to become.
Right. I guess that's it for me.
That's good. I'm getting good at it.
okay.
I can sit there and get
This is what we do. Four corners.